Hello, 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 welcome back to Hunter Tune. Today we're going to be heading over to the new shop. We're just going to kind of show you guys a little bit of the shop. I'm not moving in yet or anything, but just going to go visit. And we're going to take the Del Sol out for a rip. The $500 Del Sol, you guys seem to love that car. We'll probably talk about it a little bit and take it out for its first rip on the street. It's finally a nice day out. It's like 45 degrees and sunny, so, you know, time to go swimming, I guess, here in Wisconsin. Beach day. Well, about a minute later, we're here. Who's that guy? We got the Integra here and my hatch. Here we are. This is a new building.
Don't worry, guys, I'd care more if it was my vehicle. Action!
Uh-oh. Home sweet home, huh? Well, this is Trevor's family farm, and this is one of the shops on the farm that Trevor is detailing out of. So Trevor actually has a little side business that he's been doing called T&L Detailing, and this is his bay where he does a lot of the, you know, washing cars and detailing cars, buffing cars, you know, interior, what do you do, extractions and all that kind of stuff?
Correct.
Like, you know, clean the windows.
Right.
Shine up the old paint.
Stuff that's out of Hunter's forte.
Do you think you could save this?
Save it? No. I'm just kidding,
is
yeah.
The definition of polishing a turd?
Yeah.
So yeah, anyways, the only clean car I've ever really had and actually spent time with was the Integra. I actually brought that in here about a week or two ago. I'll insert a picture quick of how that thing is looking now. It looks awesome. It's parked outside, but anyways, I just brought the Del Sol over here in my EG. We're just kind of slowly getting some cars over here before my current shop is cleaned out. I think just getting some of the cars out will give me a better picture of what I need to bring over here. I really don't have a lot of stuff, but like, I got a couple workbenches, little ass toolbox, pretty much the same thing as Trevor's got over here. But yeah, so Trevor was nice enough to talk to the family, and they kind of said, hey, do you want to just rent part of this shop with me? And we kind of went back and forth for a couple months and eventually came to a conclusion of, hell yeah, like, let's do it. So all the stuff that's over that way has been storage for other people. So this shop actually used to be a limousine shop. They had a limousine company, which, if you guys know, limousines kind of are dead now. Not a lot of people use a limo, but back when we were kids, we'd see a limo and be like, holy shit, it's a limo. But yeah, anyways, they used to park limousines in here, and I don't know what y'all did with them, but they had a limo company. That's what the shop was for. And since then, now it's just storage for people's campers. Uh-oh. So, it kind of works out good for all of us, where he'll probably make more money renting it to me versus storing the campers. And yeah, they're gonna get these out of here within like the next week or two, and then we can slowly start moving some of my stuff in and transform the shop into Hunter Tuned. So it'll be pretty cool.
And T&L Detailing.
Yeah, Trevor's thing's gonna be over here.
This is my garage door because I'm number 1, and then Hunter's 2 and 3.
So like pretty much from bay 1.
Right, and over would be Hunter's shop. It's much wider. I think it's probably equivalent.
Actually bigger than my current shop.
Yeah, I think depth is probably equivalency, but it's 2 bays plus probably another.
It's
I don't
3
know.
fucking bays.
Basically, 3.
It's basically 3 full bays wide and about the same depth
Right.
as my shop. So my shop was probably about 2 bays wide. So
Yeah.
a bay and a half.
Bay and a half to 2 bays, yeah.
But cool thing about here is there's running water, there's a bathroom, there's a floor drain. Obviously Trevor does detailing here, so we got a big ass pressure washer. Air is already ran. I have like a really super ghetto air compressor that's like ran into 2 tanks and just making do with what I got, but all that stuff is already set up here. So it's gonna save a lot of, time and whatever.
It's a 120 gallon tank, so
yeah,
it's...
Yeah, you'll always have air.
Right.
I'll fill up tires in no time.
Oh yeah.
I
think the shop's set up at like 160 pounds, consistent.
And it's constantly heated, which is cool because I never heated my shop constantly. I just, turn it on when I was out there kind of thing.
So then the main reason why this whole story started is down here, it had in-floor heating.
Oh, and we weren't going to put the dyno in because of that.
That was the main holdup of everything.
Why we didn't do this sooner is because we were like, oh.
Right. So the in-floor heating decided to crack underneath the concrete because no one put the winterizing or they guess that they put like glycerin in it or basically antifreeze. And then they did a test on it and it was 100% water, and it ended up cracking the PEX that's in the concrete. So then
How do they test that?
I think through the boiler.
Oh, okay.
They basically just take a sample of it and read it out, see what kind of, if it shows any antifreeze. But then they pressure tested it, and you could hear it
Leaking.
Yeah, coming out of the concrete. So
the floor started talking.
Yeah, basically. So that was the main conclusion. So then we put the little overhead one up there, and then go from there.
Yeah, so they pretty much said like, let's just cut a fucking hole in the floor. We'll put the dyno in the floor here. Right. So this will be the 3rd time now that we'll be installing a dyno. Mm-hmm. So we'll be able to film some of that for you guys and show you. And we'll actually be able to make it look nice. My current shop, with the dyno being in the floor, I don't know if we had a few too many beers that night or something, but when we measured it an inch too high, so the dyno sticks out of the floor like an inch. And oops. But I don't want to make that same mistake here. We'll make it look nice. We're going to put the lift here. And then Trevor's also thinking about getting a lift, so we might have 2 lifts, the dyno, and then just storage for all the cars, and we'll make this place fucking sweet. I'm super excited, and we're thinking about maybe updating the lights and just a lot of stuff. But we'll take a walk over to the other side. I don't know how much we can really show, but there's obviously all this stuff's going to be out of here.
There's a lot of stuff crammed in here.
Yeah, it's pretty much a storage unit currently.
Yeah, which is wasted space, and that's where the main conversation started.
Yeah, but we got a lot of wall space over here. One thing I really love about this shop is there's fucking windows. Mm-hmm. There's windows like everywhere, and at my current shop there's no windows at all, so it kind of feels like a dungeon. Even with a lot of stuff in here, it still feels like open. I don't know what there is to say about like just having natural light come in. I think it really helps for just productivity and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, there's the place is already wired for 220 in a bunch of different spots for welders, the lift. It's all set up like this. It was a shop at one point, and I guess I'm just fortunate enough to have Trevor as my buddy, and he's hooking it up. So. Definitely, you guys will have to let Trevor know what he should do with his little detailing gig. He's been trying to decipher if he should quit his job and start doing the detailing full time, because he's been working as like a sales manager or something for Napa, or traveling sales or something.
Yeah, outside sales.
Outside sales for Napa Auto Parts, and he's been debating on trying to go part time there and do the detailing thing. And who knows? I mean, the possibilities are endless if Trevor is my shop partner, you know what I'm saying, or like we're sharing a shop together. So like I said, sky's kind of the limit with what we could do together, and Trevor can also do his own thing with the detailing, and I can show you guys some of that too, because he does a really good job making cars look good. Clean cars go faster, right?
Yes, it's weight reduction.
So there's already like these big racks and stuff like that already here that we might utilize for some storage stuff. I don't know what I'm really going to be able to bring here from my current shop, like my tire rack. Me and my dad built the office and stuff that we put in. I think all that stuff's probably just going to stay there, because I don't think we really need to bring it here personally, because there's already an office, there's a bathroom. This place is huge, guys. Like, it's how many acre farm?
32.
32 acres. So like, There's a lot of fields, and it's a horse farm. So.
Active, like with buildings on it. There's,
Right.
I think there's 76 in the back, like where the cornfield is. But
Yeah, but there's a lot of different shops out here, and everybody kind of just works together, and this will be the Hunter tuned spot.
right.
So, pretty excited, and the only thing that gives me a little nervous, but Trevor and Mike, the owner, I just said, like, are the horse is going to get spooked because it's a horse farm. And I'm like, oh, the horse is going to get bothered if I got, 1,100 wheel horsepower spitting and sputtering in the fucking shop. And they're like, nah, they'll be fine. The horses are on the complete opposite side of the property. Like, they're not right here. They're actually, like, way that way. So I think with the bay doors facing away from them, I think we'll be okay, I hope.
Yeah.
But
The biggest thing, though, too, even like Mike said, the horses, you do it once, they might get spooked. You do it again, and they're like, oh, that thing's there. They get used to them pretty quick.
they're pretty smart. Huh. Yeah, all right.
We run the hot rods quite frequently, so.
Right. Oh, and you guys will have to wait and see. We'll probably be working on Mike's cars a little bit too. He's got a couple old hot rods that I think some of my older watchers will really enjoy. All you old school guys.
Boomers.
Okay. Alright, sorry if it's a little windy. But I just got a couple of my cars here so far. There's storage for other stuff that comes and goes out of here all the time. But yeah, as you can see, if we turn around, there's another big ass shop over here. This is the shop that me and Trevor are in. So if you want to kind of just give them an overview of what it looks like, it's fucking huge. And then his mom actually does dog grooming and stuff too. So like Roxy comes here and gets her nails cut and bites the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Also, all this currently that's like mud and gravel and stuff, they're actually working on bringing out like recycled asphalt out here to have a driveway. So that'll be really cool. Yeah, hoping I can fit in out here as best as possible, and we can all be a team together and really make something cool. But yeah, there's a bunch of like storage garages over here. You just pretty much use that shit for storage. Like what's in?
Yeah, that's all. That's my Ma's bay, and then these two are storage.
Okay. And then they got gas tanks out here for all the farm equipment and stuff like that. Trevor's Harley.
How you doing?
Right.
It's beautiful weather, so.
It literally feels like spring.
I know. It should be spring. That's the problem.
But these bays are just like.
They're pretty much empty, but they're basically storage as well.
But there's a couple cool things that we're actually going to be getting from Mike. One of them being a tire machine. So there's a tire machine and balancers.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, we're going to have a tire machine, balancer, hopefully 2 hoists, the dyno. There's going to be a lot of little bit of setup and stuff. That's why I told you guys in the last video, like, hey, we might be taking a break from dyno tuning for a month or two, just so we can get everything set up and get this going legit. Like I said, possibilities are endless. I'll probably be able to take on a little bit more, do stuff a little bit more organized, and yeah, I think it'll be cool. So over here, like I said, there's also these other big ass shops, which are pretty much used for like hay and.
Yeah, down there is a horse barn, but it's way down in there. So.
And then this is Mike's little hot rod shop.
Yep.
He's got a little hot rod shop over here, and then he also has like his home garage and stuff, filled with hot rods. I don't even think I've walked over here since we.
The cool bus.
Is that Mike's bus?
No, that's another guy that just stores it here.
Yeah, so they got like a bunch of these little arenas and stuff for the horses. Right, they just come over here and hang out and eat.
Yep. Pasteurize.
Yeah, so like they pretty much rent out, boarding stalls and whatnot for all the people that, store their horses here.
And that's Betsy up on the roof there. She puts out.
Is that a solar panel? Oh,
yeah.
Shit, I never even noticed that.
It's all solar.
That's fucking huge.
He's going to be doing that on top of our shop.
How much does that put up?
A lot.
Really?
basically covers this whole section here. So then he just basically, he gets credited for the house and all that stuff.
Oh, wow. Well,
Solar's cool.
way over there.
Way down yonder.
I don't think we're really going to bother him too much, I hope. But like I said, I'm very fortunate for having Trevor offer to be able to, you know, rent a shop here. And like I said, it's like, I don't know, a minute drive from my house. So it's pretty freaking sweet. What's this car?
That is my Trans Am that I got when I was 16.
Oh, so this is like a little paint booth?
Yes. And then that's my Civic right there.
Yeah, so this is kind of like area where we could paint cars. Like I said, guys, possibilities are endless. We can do pretty much anything we want. And it's pretty cool. So Trevor actually bought this EK coupe quite a while ago.
$1,000
For $1,000.
runs and drives.
And he's been obviously going to town, sanding it all down, and hopefully going to get it running good. And eventually, he wants to do either some sort of swap in it, maybe a K swap, maybe a B swap, who knows. I might be lending parts to Trevor, and with the help of you guys, maybe, you know, we can get this thing up and going for Trevor so we can all race together this year. That'd be freaking sweet. So yeah, Trevor's little Civic. You guys will have to.
She's 100% rust free.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Up here in Wisconsin, it's pretty tough to find, you know, something that's rust free.
Yeah, it was spray. I don't know if it was tractor enamel or spray painted or what, but it was some thick, nasty white paint on it, and I was gonna sand it down and have it sprayed, and then I'm like, well, let's see what the quarters look like, and they're about as clean as you can get. So
Right. Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I don't even. I've barely even been in here, but like there's sandblaster and
I built this heater. Did you know that?
this one.
Yeah.
What is it? A waste oil or?
No, just put wood in there and then
wood burner.
yeah, it ducks up. I did that when I was like 17.
Nice.
When
Yeah,
I-
because you could
when I
probably get it
stripped
boiling.
this
You
apart.
could get it boiling.
Dude, it was like 100 degrees in here. We mounted a fan on the wall and just blew it, and we were in like.
Because when we painted my car over at my buddy Nick's shop, that place literally I couldn't even walk in. It was so
Yeah.
hot. I'm like, holy shit.
It got hot.
Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is the one shop that we were talking about with the storage.
Fence posts for the pastures. The tire machine and stuff is back there. It's old coats.
We got old cherry picker. Right
Oh
here.
yeah, good old Morso.
Moroso and fucking
Hooker.
headers.
So yeah, Mike's gonna let us use that tire machine.
Yep, it's a Coates. But what was the issue with it? It was like
The clamp, so when everything operates, like works fine, but
I'm
then
sure
when
somebody might know exactly what's wrong with
yeah,
it.
when you clamp the rim and then put your arm down, put it in and go to turn it, it either pops off, the rim pops off the clamps, or you have to like grab the tire and like pull it in order for it to
Pull it along.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have enough clamping outward or what?
It just seems like
Hold the
it's
rim?
tired or something. That's why I don't know what, because I know one of these panels come off and there's either going to be a belt driven thing, or there might be I don't know if it's air driven or
Well,
what.
because these are all air actuated. I think the bead breaker and all that all runs
Right,
off
so
air.
if there's a
I don't know
back
if
valve.
the rim clamp and the spinning motion runs off of electrical or if it's air. I don't know. But there's also a matching balancer over there, so
And that works perfectly fine. I just can't figure out the display part of it to get it to read in ounces or whatever. So just little tinkering, but they just sit here. So Mike said use them. I'm like, okay.
Right. Yeah, it's better to be using them, and Mike honestly wants us to do something out here.
Right.
So it's really kind of cool of him to pretty much just allow me and Trevor like free reign.
Right.
Like, hey, make something out of this. You know, so I think it could be really cool, and I think we could do a lot of cool stuff.
That is a original 400 Pontiac with 77,000 miles that came out of that Trans Am, which is happens to be a 1977. What are the odds of that? Oh yeah, that's a big old air compressor. Big old girl, come here. Yeah, well that feeds the whole property. That's 11 horse motor.
That's got a bigger motor than your fucking Harley.
I know.
Damn. They don't build them like they used to.
No. You know, the thing takes 6 quarts of oil?
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, wow, it's like a 6.0.
Yeah, and like I said, we'll probably be doing some more update videos with the shop once we start moving all those campers out and stuff, so we can get a better picture of stuff, and you guys can maybe give us some ideas on how you want it, how the layout would look. It's just hard to get a big picture of it currently with all the stuff being stored in here. So hopefully, like in the next week or two, we'll be able to do some more of that. And you guys will just have to stay tuned. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button if you guys enjoy this and are excited. Leave a comment. Tell Trevor to quit his job and fucking do some detailing. Or give him some advice, honestly, because I don't really know the detailing side of the stuff. Trevor knows way more about it than I do, and there's really nobody around here that does it, so I think it'd be cool. The only other place you can get your car detailed is a fucking gas station, you know, pretty much. You go through the fucking car wash, but
Right.
here it's, you know, you can actually take your time and get stuff done right. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. See you.